Welcome back to Cardinal Countdown. I'm your host, Brooke Kirchhoffer. Well, a full 2 weeks of practice would prove to be enough time for the football team to prepare for a big win at home against Southeastern Louisiana, defeating the Lions 38-14. Senior defensive back Brendan Langley came up big with 3 interceptions on the night, tying a single-game school record. Big Red would finish the game with 398 yards of total offense. Senior running back Cade Harrington ran for 143 yards, recording his 16th 100-yard rushing game of his career.
Running the team out there and getting the field goal right before halftime was huge, and just I thought a good team win where we outplayed them in all 3 phases, and I was very proud of our football team.
The Cardinals head out on the road to face Abilene Christian University this Saturday at 6 p.m. With only 1 game on the weekend, volleyball was able to put all their effort into 1 match against HBU on Saturday, taking the Huskies to 5 sets, closing out the last set 15-13. Senior Chelsea Grant recorded 22 kills and 5 blocks in the match, proving to be a key component in the win Saturday. The Lady Cards returned back to McDonald Gym for a home opener against Central Arkansas on Thursday at 7 and Northwestern State on Saturday at 1 o'clock. The women's soccer team struggled on the road this weekend against conference opponents SFA and Sam Houston State. On Friday night, the Lady Jacks scored on the Cards in just over 3 minutes into the second half, and neither team would score again, ending the game 1-0. Sunday, the girls traveled to Huntsville, falling 3-2 with a goal in overtime. The Cardinals return to action this weekend for a home game Friday against Southeastern Louisiana at 7 p.m. Be sure to wear your pink for the Power of Pink game in support of breast cancer awareness. The men and women's basketball team released their 2016-17 schedule, both starting out their first game on November 11th. The women's team will open up on the road facing tough competition like Oregon State and Oregon, who made it to the Final Four last season. Head coach Robin Harmony hopes the trip will be a good chance for the girls to bond and show how they measure up. The men's team will have 15 home games, including 9 conference games at the Montaigne Center. And speaking of the Montaigne Center, the facility has added some upgrades, including a new video board with rings, a new sound system, and LED lights. Be sure to come out and support men and women's hoops this upcoming season. The women's tennis team competed in the Raging Cajuns Invitational this weekend. Katya and Stephanie both lost in the finals. The Lady Cards return to action at the West Florida Invitational set for October 14th through the 16th in Pensacola, Florida. Also be sure to follow the men's tennis team today as the guys finish out the final round in the St. Francis ITA All-American Championships. The baseball team held a scout day for the juniors and seniors in hopes of getting the guys on the radar for spring for a chance to get drafted and play professional baseball. The Cards went through a series of drills, including a 60-yard dash, batting practice, defensive evaluation, and closed out the session with a 4-inning game. I went out and talked to head coach Will Davis on what he expects from the pro day.
I hope our guys, turn some heads, and it's all about the kids. It's all about giving them a chance to, further their careers. And this is here. This is not a day for me or for Lamar baseball. This is a day for our players, and giving them that exposure. That's what we want to do.
Keep up with the men and women's golf teams today as they finish the final round in their tournaments. Also, be sure to keep an eye on Southland Golfers of the Month, Sandra Gose and Elodie Chapelet. Well, thanks for joining us on this week's Cardinal Countdown. Be sure to support your Cardinals by attending the games and following the Big Red Sports Network on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. I'm Brooke Kirchhoffer. We'll see you next time.